You guys warned me. Oh boy, did you guys warn me. And apparently the misery doesn't even end here. How much darker can this game get? My sweet, innocent Sayori may have been deleted from the game files. But do people complain nasty? I will use Orange Boy's Elite 360 no-scope and hacking skills to bring Sayori back to life. And take that, game. I just beat you. File error. Character / Sayori.character is missing or corrupt. No, she's literally there. They've deleted her again. You can't just do that. You can't do that to me, okay? The save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. I don't want to start a new game. Why are you making me do this? What is this foreign language? I don't read gobbledygook. I thought I'd beaten the system. Turns out I'm nothing but a failure. Hey everyone, Razzbowski here and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And oh baby, I don't even know where to start this episode because as you can see on your screen, it is just a nonsense. What the hell is going on in this game? Why am I even playing this? I thought I had finished the game. But Paparazz, there's so much more. You're just getting started. Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 2,000 beautiful likes. You already know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. 2,000 beautiful likes on this video, and we'll have another video, let's say 2 days time. And yes, I will leave this episode off on a cliffhanger. And if you're feeling extra special spicy hype for today's video, then in the comment section below, type #Doki. And we'll dive straight in, baby. Woo! Deep breaths, Papa. It's gonna be alright. The rest of the girls are safe, right? Okay, so where the hell do we go from here? I see an annoying girl running towards me from distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. This girl is... blah, 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 my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let somebody catch up to me. So who is this somebody? Because obviously it was Sayori before. You guys are making me play through this game again, and I don't know why. Whoa, hold on a second. Wait, what? Why is it a mixture between Monica and Yuri? What the hell is going on? Whoa. What the hell? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've just walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Wait a minute, what? This is different. This is totally different. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah, my boy. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Girls don't like anime, do they? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. DJ Moist? Who's that? Whoa. Oh, Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. Why did she glitch out and appear in front of me? Because obviously this was Sayori before. It's been a while, right? What do you mean, been a while? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we've rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget or publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club, as it glitches out again. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Okay, so you've completely and utterly deleted my girl Sayori, haven't you? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so Boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? My boy, stop thinking with your little man and think with a big man up here in the brain dome, your chrome dome. Think with your brain, not your... Hey, DJ Moise, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, DJ Moise. Did you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I am really important, thank you very much. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a gift with me. Huh? What? Whoa, why did she glitch out? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, DJ Moist. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. It's nice to meet you both. So, I ran into DJ Moist in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna... well... you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, DJ Moist? Thank you very much. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. Though, I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As a president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone, except the person who went bye-bye. Did you make it fun for her? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Thank you very much. I do prefer a cup of coffee, as you can tell from my energy, but I will take a nice dank cup of tea, just one of the dankest cups of tea right now. I'm talking about real dank. This cup of tea has to be. But it's my girl Yuri making it, so I'm sure it's the dankest. Her middle name's Snoop Dogg. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, DJ Moist. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting them down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend the day with these
beautiful girls. Right. Oh, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that, DJ Moist? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed.
DJ Moist, I am so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Excuse me? Everything you can for a great time. Is it hot here? Are you hot? I'm hot. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? This is a big decision. Do I want to press yes? I think I want to press yes. It's the lure. It's the mystery box here. I've got a mystery box in front of me and the appeal is just too strong. I must press yes. Okay, what the hell? I can't read this. There's nothing here.
I clicked as well. Damn it, there was nothing there.
I think I need to unlock more parts and then the poem will be revealed to me. Vivacious. Oh, what's this? Why am I getting this? Why am I getting that? Why am I getting that? What was that picture? Hi again, DJ Moist. No, just hi again, me. What the hell was that in front of my screen? I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa, what the hell, Yuri? What the hell just happened to her face? This isn't good. Does that mean Yuri's next? Because if that means Yuri's next, I am really, really disappointed with myself because I physically picked poem options to have her as my next one. Because I wanted to get closer to her, but I think I made a grave error in judgment. Please tell me this is going to be okay. Please settle my fragile heart. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
What? You're over the text. I can't read that. What? Wait, what? I can't read that. Does that say Monica? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's this story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... What? That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of, It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Kinda like Doki Doki then, eh? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What the hell? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? No, you went full on cuckoo crazy, girl. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly. What was that? What the hell was that? Oh! I need to go back and during the edit, hopefully I'll pause it and put it at this point in time so you guys can read it and I can read it again. But that was wild. Something crazy's going on here. Did Orange Boy hack the game even further than I wanted him to? I knew I shouldn't have let him out of his cage. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of what? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah. Okay, so she's going to open the book for us. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little. Huh? No. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Oh, right, don't push yourself. Oh, jeez. Okay, Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? DJ Moist, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. This is strange. This didn't happen before. She didn't run out of the classroom before. I think Monica interrupted us before as things were getting a little bit heated and spicy. But this, I don't like this. I feel that same weird feeling when Sayori ran out of the room that I'm getting now with Yuri, and I don't like it. I made a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Use a bookmark, buddy. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Well, the list is very, very small. Now, Natsuki, speaking of small, let's go to you. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Okay, Sayori, what do you think of this? Sayori, I go to Sayori. No. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we all start sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically gaze at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of a frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before reaching my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, that seems a little bit too metaphorical and full of symbolism for me to understand, but I'm sure there's a nice hidden meaning in there. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, it's time, girl. It is time. My girl, show me the goods. The poem. Goods, I really need to work on my words. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you can say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and DJ Moist did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And DJ Moist liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that DJ Moist appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as DJ Moist started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Taking out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy.
What the hell? What the... No, I don't like this. Stop it. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the f*** is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let DJ Moist hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she's just noticed I was standing here. DJ Moist, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She's starting it.
How? What the hell? What the hell? What am I supposed to do here? Well, that just kicked up. I told you I had a bad feeling, and I told you I had a bad feeling. I'm gonna go with Yuri. I'm sure the answer is Yuri here. I'm sure that's what we did last time. This is getting crazy. And apparently, Yuri cuts herself? Is that why she's so fascinated with knives? Nah, dog. Nah. This is going bad. This is going bad places. Yuri, my girl, I believe you. Okay, what? No, you're gonna let me... Stop. Let me pick Yuri. Let me pick Yuri. Come on. No, stop it. No, what the hell? Why is she here? What the hell? I want to... Behind you, please, thank you. Let me... Monica, hey, DJ Moist. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? What the hell is going on? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even control my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Natsuki girl, why are you crying? No, I don't like this. The music's gone. Last time the music went, it went really bad. Please don't. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Oh no. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking backwards and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. DJ Moist, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. That kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with DJ Moist. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... What the... Excuse me? What the hell just happened? I was meant to have one-on-one sweet book reading time with my girl. We could have been shoulder to shoulder, and it just disappeared. I don't like this. Monica's doing something. Monica's being a creepy son of a gun. She always sticks her head in. I haven't forgotten that line she said about that I left Sayori hanging. I haven't forgotten that either. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more confident here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, DJ Moist. Oh, hey Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Hello? About yesterday? I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. DJ Moist, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback with how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez. Whoa. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
Huh? But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Okay, what the hell? Monica again said she won't remember tomorrow, and here we go. Little Natsuki doesn't remember what happened. She's trying to make Yuri sound crazy. She's trying to make Yuri crazy. She's trying to make my baby girl crazy. DJ Moist, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. In the club? Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Oh, okay. Can we start now? I'll find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of a book out from her bag. Hell yeah, let's do this. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up to make her way across to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Jiminy, look! Keep the eyes on the hair or something. At least Stop staring at her legs, you filthy boy. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Hold on a second, we went with her before. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Okay, that was weird. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Don't do this. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Oh, the music is disappearing. Let's see. I have a very bad feeling about this. I don't like where this is going. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? What the hell? Wait, what? It's just going over and over the same stuff over and over again. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. DJ Moist, do you like oolong tea? Oh, I love oolong tea. Do you know what I don't love? What the hell just happened there? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, DJ Moist. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. DJ Moist, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. The beautiful shoulder touching again. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in positions that make it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. And this is where we get the sweet chocolate scene, right? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. DJ Moist? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. DJ Moist? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What? DJ Moist. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, DJ Moist. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, DJ Moist? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. What? What the hell is going on? What the hell? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What? She's getting closer. She's getting really close. I can see it in the background. What is going on? Please stop this. No. Stop this. Stop this, baby girl. Stop this, baby girl. It's good. We're good, girl. We're good. We're fine. We don't need to worry about a thing. It's time to share our poems. That was getting very, very weird. Let's share our poem with Yuri first, because why not? Things got a little bit crazy, but maybe we'll, get a smooch. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? DJ Moist, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel that I'm valued, DJ Moist. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, DJ Moist? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual to concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? This is a different one than before. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axle. Grinding bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dog chip. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by skipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. Time, a bolt head of holy strikes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the hell? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Totally normal. There, Yuri, I'm not beginning to get a little bit weirded out. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, fine. It's cool, girl. It's cool. I'm going to talk to Natsuki real quick. Yep, we'll just go do this. Hey, Natsuki, hopefully you're not crazy.
Yeah, just as I thought. DJ Moist, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, DJ Moist? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not even in a good mood today, and I really don't feel like talking right now. Please, go away.
What the hell is up with everyone today? Monica, please be sane. Jeez, DJ Moist, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Wow, you're just going to come out and say it, are you? You're just going to come out and say it. Okay. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so she's, Yuri's a nutter. Some sort of sexual deviant. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, something, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a trumpet. Like playing a knife and a breathing rib cage. Wait, what? Wait, what's happening? Delete her? Wait a minute, what? No. Everybody's still in my files just now, because I've got them up. You guys told me to leave them up, and they're all still there. But wait a minute. It says save me. Cacophony, stop, sine, cosine, tangent, knife, breathing on a rib cage. I don't like this. This is where it's going. Why have you said delete her? Tell me. Whoa, there's a glitch in. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have pressed you too much. You know what, Monica? Carry on doing what you're doing, love. Yeah. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me? What the hell does that mean? Who am I trying to help? Am I trying to help Yuri? Yes? Is there any other secret? I can't even save my game. It's not even letting me save the game. This game is being cruel and twisted again. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, what the hell is going on? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? Okay, a dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Okay, that's weird. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since DJ Moist joined, and we've started some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know.
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, DJ Moist?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of DJ Moist to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until DJ Moist joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And DJ Moist isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and DJ Moist want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against new members or anything. DJ Moist, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given the chance not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was just a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
Me? What? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
Is there a problem with the club being that for me?
There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, DJ Moist, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. No, this is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Excuse me?
I mean, I like how quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
What? What are you talking about? I was? What?
Why was there blood coming out of her eye? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make that decision right for the club. But what about you, DJ Moist? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, her eye's bleeding. Why is her eye bleeding? Why is she crying blood? I don't like this. Is going to go bad. Especially with the music change. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this club the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, DJ Moist? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little with DJ Moist before we leave, just to see what he thinks about the time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you both tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? DJ Moist, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And it's getting dark in the background. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! What? Okay, I don't like this. Oh, this is getting weird. This is getting weird and wonderful. Wait, what? I just pressed an option and I'm sure Monica appeared down the bottom there. What the hell's going on? Okay, what? Something's happening there. Something weird. I didn't like that. Hey, DJ Moist. Hi, DJ Moist. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to.
Wait a minute, what? What did she say, Monica?
Huh? Is she really late again?
Oh, okay, she was just saying random stuff. Oh, it's okay. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, DJ Moist just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still making time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki? We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Huh?
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, DJ Moist, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today? Is that so? Yuri. That's correct. DJ Moist is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Are you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Her eyes went a wee bit weird there. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Okay, that was odd. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. We've done this before. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Oh dear. Oh, we're going to see something nasty this time. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. This isn't good. This isn't good. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Okay, this is it. This is the one. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri! Oh no, she is. She has. Well, we already knew that this is where it was going. Jiminy Christmas. Yuri! Whoa. Wait a minute. Why can't did she say something about being bored and trying to pass the time? I can't. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell just happened there? Wait. How did I? Sorry. I just really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I closed myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. DJ Moist, is it just me? Or has been Monica acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, am I? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can't we just stay here for a while? Yeah. What the hell? I just want to stay here, just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans, and make sure to give them all their fair share of views. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, DJ Boys, now that we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other every day. And that's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore, not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other, and now we get the happy end that we've been waiting years for. Will you... I can't read that. Well, oh, no, Monica's there. And now we've got to read a poem? Okay, so do we just go for Yuri? What the hell is going on? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. DJ Moist, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to be DJ Moist. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. What? Well, that's quite the compliment over my writing style. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Okay, let's see what I can't read that. Yuri is covered in blood and tears. That's what it looks like. I can't read any of this. I don't know what to do with that, Yuri. I don't know what to do with that, Yuri. Your handwriting used to be so beautiful as well. Ah! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell the poem is about. I don't know. I don't know that language. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Okay. I think I'm gonna vomit. What? Okay. Okay, this is weird. Natsuki, you're just gonna tell me to buzz off, probably.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. Just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
Okay, this is different from our last one. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you could convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try and do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and I don't know why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I give you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, Natsuki, you sweetheart. Oh, no. Why? What?
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, DJ Moist? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Okay, so she's revealing her true intentions, Monica, finally. It's about time. Just Monica, okay? What does that mean? Wait, what? Just Monica? Who should I show my poem to next? Monica? What? Don't say that I didn't warn you, DJ Moist. What? Yes or no? What? Yes? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how something feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay. So that was the first time she did it, was it? Yuri? Okay, everyone! It's time to figure out the festival preparations! Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Oh, look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. And Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about DJ Moist? DJ Moist is gonna help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would no. All you care about is dragging DJ Moist around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let DJ Moist decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let DJ Moist make the decision, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. DJ Moist, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Whew, girls, you're making me sweating, not in a good way. You're making me sweating, not in a good way. Okay, we're gonna go for... No! No, Mouse! No! Behave! What the hell is this? I'm gonna... No! No, I can get Yuri. There! I pressed Yuri! There! I'm on it! No, don't you even... I won't even go... Natsuki! What is this? Okay, so I did click another one. I got Yuri and you cheated me. You cheated me, game. I'm gonna go for the secret one up at the top. Yay! You picked me. Oh, not like I had a bloody choice. People go to jail for doing that. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, and Natsuki. This is what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking DJ Moist for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling DJ Moist away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
You're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, DJ Moist, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Wait, what? Is this in my ears? What is this? The piano's playing. The piano's playing. This isn't good. This is what happened last time. It's always bad stuff happens when the piano plays. This is what Monica's been practicing, the piano. She made the theme. This is really all I wanted. DJ Moist, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, DJ Moist. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop in me is screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, DJ Moist, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Oh, except the skin crawling part. That kind of sounds a little bit Hannibal Lecter-y for me, Yuri, but everything else I'm on board with. Tell me, DJ Moist, tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes, I accept it. Sure, why not? Oh, no. No, this isn't good. No! Why? 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 Why did that just happen? No, was that my fault again? Did I just do it? Did I just do that to her? No! Well, I think I'm gonna end off the video there. I'm sorry for this massive cliffhanger. I did warn you right at the very start, but this video ended up being 3.5 hours long in editing, and to get to this point that you're watching now was actually 2.5 hours, maybe even almost 3 hours worth of footage, and I think this is a good place to stop. Watching the footage back, it's really thought-provoking and sad, and I just want to quickly address if anybody does have dark thoughts, whether it's self-harm, whether it's ending their own life or whatever, I urge you, please go and seek help from somebody, whether it's somebody you trust or a friend or a family member or a teacher or I don't know, there's support groups out there for people struggling. It's not something to be ashamed of, and it's not something you should struggle alone with. So, if you need help, please seek it. That's all I'm saying. Okay? We're gonna have the next part out tomorrow. I put a like goal of 2,000 likes, but it seems a bit insensitive to ask for that kind of thing, considering the subject matter, so it'll probably be out tomorrow anyway for you to enjoy. It's such a wonderful story and it makes you think. Hence why I'm doing this ending now. Yeah. And please, one thing I like doing on this channel is entertaining, but we have to be serious sometimes, and this is one of those points. So if you are struggling, I urge you to go and seek help. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get out here. Enjoy the rest of the day. And hopefully you have had fun with this video. You know what I mean. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful raspberries as always for watching. And I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye.